The man who's on the line with me, he not only is an amazing producer, but he is a man of God. He spent numerous hours with the late, great Michael Jackson as he produced for him. Whitney Houston, he produced for her. Rodney Jerkins is on the line with me right now. What's going on, good brother? How are you?
I'm well. How's it going? I'm happy to be here, man, on your show. I'm like super excited about this.
Man, listen, you know what? When I was working for TBN, I remember you and your wife came in, and I'm such a fan of your work. I was like, yo, yeah, everybody else is like calm, like, oh, yeah, it's Mr. Jerkins. It's all good. I was like, man, y'all just don't know. Y'all don't even know. And then I met your brother, man. So it's always an honor to hang out with greatness just for a few moments, man. And how's the wife and family handling all this COVID-19 and isolation?
Everybody, you know, it's actually kind of been a blessing, man. It's allowing families, I believe, to come closer, to not be caught up in just the church world of going to church every Sunday, but actually really, sitting around a table and discussing the word. And it's really been enlightenment for us. I believe, like, our family is doing really well. The kids, they're homeschooled, and, I'm noticing even in our neighborhood, more families just like taking walks with their family.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Me too. Like, it's people in my neighborhood I didn't even know. Like, they're stopping by saying, oh, I didn't know you lived over here. Like, they didn't never know, like, really what we did. So I'm noticing the same thing, bro.
Yeah, I think God, I think ultimately what God does is he can take a situation like this and just turn it into simplicity and make you, we were talking about it this morning in our Bible class, how, like, it gives us a moment to really appreciate God's creation.
Wow. Hanging out with Rodney Jerkins right now. Top to Crystal Lee.
So we love your brother here on the show. We're so happy to have you.
Uncle Freddie.
Talk about, yes, Fred. We got to talk about you and Fred's upbringing, because for y'all to be these just multi-faceted producers who have worked with some of the top people in the game, right?
Yeah.
In all the genres, y'all love God for real. Yeah. Like, you can work with some of these celebrities, but y'all know God for real. Fred to come in there and preach to us about some stuff, and we be like,
yeah.
Dang. Talk to me about, like, the upbringing in your homes, because I love how connected you guys are.
It starts with dad and mom. Like, we grew up in the Pentecostal Holiness Church. So we was in church six days out of the week. No joke. You know what I mean? Whether it was, Friday night prayer, Wednesday night Bible class, Tuesday night choir rehearsal. It was every day was church. And then I was at the church with my brother. We probably was at the church 7 days a week, because then we are also helping my dad get ready for church. You know what I'm saying? So we lived in the church pretty much. And secular music was forbidden in the house. So, and Freddie's 7 years older than me. So everything that I learned about secular, I learned from sneaking it from him. Because he's the one that had, by the way, the one that had all the devilish music in the house. He was the one that had, boxes and was sneaking, and then I would take it from him, right? And then I would sneak and listen to it. Then my mom would take it from me and throw it away. And it was like the cycle that was going on. But I learned about, Michael Jackson and Guy and all these artists, because my brother was progressively producing around our way locally, you know what I'm saying? So me as a young kid, I saw what he did and was like, man, I want to do that.
Rodney, I want to talk to you a little bit. How did you get Karen Clark Sheard, Lecrae, and so many others on the same project? Did you do like a big text thread or something?
All right, so let me tell you how it started 17 years ago. It started with me, myself, Big Shiz, and Jazz Nixon, and we were in Atlanta. It was the Stellar Awards in Atlanta. And I'll actually be honest, I was bored. I wanted to go to the studio so bad. And I was just like, man, let's go to the studio. And I called Monica Bacon up and I said, yo, Monica, can you bring some artists through the studio? She's like, who you want? I was like, I want everybody. She's like, what you mean? I was like, any and everybody. And next thing you know, like, Fred Hammond showed up, Karen Clark showed up, wow. Marvin Winans, Toney, Darwin Hobbs, all these different, it was so many people that I couldn't put everybody on the record. That's how many people were showing up. So we wrote this record there, and then people for years, the record was never completed. It was never in its complete state, but it was a great idea. You know what I mean? And for years, people would be like, yo, you need to put that record out. I was like, nah, it's not time. They'd be like, why it's not time? I was like, God didn't tell me to put it out yet. And years ago, 5 years, 7 years, 10 years, they're like, yo, what about that record? I was like, it's not time. Then maybe 3.5 weeks ago, I got a call from Tim Bowman Jr. And Tim was like, yo, Rod, I was praying and God put that song Come Together in my spirit. You need to put that out. I was like, yo, I was just listening to it. You're right. And then I pulled up the files and I'm like, oh, yeah, but it's missing something. It's missing Leandria Johnson. It's missing my daughter, Heavenly, who was not born when I did the record. It's missing my wife, who I wasn't married to when I started the record. It's missing Lecrae. We need a rap section. That would be crazy if I could flip it and have someone rap on it. It's missing this new young talent, Kalante Gavin. It's missing Marvin Sapp. So I had all these people in my mind, like, it's missing. It's not complete. And exactly what you said, I got on the horn and I started making some phone calls. And I never forget doing my first session via FaceTime with Leandria. I found a studio in Atlanta and I'm on FaceTime doing her vocals.
Yeah, I was just about to ask you, like, how do you, in the midst of Corona, be producing with all these people?
That's how I do it. Same way we on Zoom right now. We was on Zoom, FaceTime, and I had to make it happen. And what's even more beautiful is we did a video. And the video's coming out this weekend. And it's phenomenal. When you see the video, you're like, yo, this is beautiful. The fact that we can get all these artists together on one song to express themselves in a time like this, shooting themselves from home, right? It's an amazing, it was an amazing accomplishment, a long time in the making, but now it was the season, it was such a time as this for this record to come out.
Indeed. Rodney Jerkins, man, listen, how do they find you on social media so they can continuously track your journey, bro? I'm so proud of you. How do they track you?
Follow me at Rodney Jerkins and on all social media platforms at Rodney Jerkins. And listen, also, May 29th, I'm dropping the first song on Shelby 5 as well called No Way. So make sure y'all be on the lookout for that as well. We're going to have a big summer with some of these artists we putting out.
Man,
and listen, when outside open back up, you make sure to come see us in the studio.
I would love that. That.
Yeah, man, come through. I hear they about to do you versus Fred on Instagram.
You just trying to, you know what? It wouldn't be fair. You know what's going to happen? We both going to say, yeah, we was on that record. You was on that record. We was on that record. I was on that record.
Right.
Yeah, no, we can't do that.
No, man, good to see you, man. God bless you. Have an amazing day, bro. Thank you for your time.
Yeah. All right, brother.